Hi, TTP community. I'm really glad you're here, whether it's live right here in person or you're watching the recording. So just take a breath with me for a second because today we're going to go someplace real. We're talking about something that has quietly shaped many transformations that I've witnessed, something more powerful than any habit tracker that you can find or any try harder plans, and that's honesty. It's the part of wellness that not many people talk about. Honest connection is a connection it's a specific kind of connection. And listen, this isn't about it's not about confessing or oversharing, or really it's not about proving anything. It's simple. So, honest connection is simply telling the truth about where you are to someone who can actually hold on to it. That someone could be you, but saying it out loud to someone. Maybe they don't flinch when you say, I crushed my protein goals this week, but I also stress ate crackers right out of the pantry. Or I haven't moved in 4 days. Life happens, but I'm still here. Those tiny truths spoken out loud in a space where you're met with warmth instead of judgment, they do something to you. They shift your biology, your nervous system settles, shame loosens, isolation stops running the show, and suddenly change feels possible again, simply because you stop carrying it alone. So today we're diving into the heart of honest connection with someone who has inspired me quietly for years. I probably shocked her when I reached out to her. So Tameka and I met at Corporate Wellness about 8 years ago. I can't believe it's been 8 years, almost a decade. And we work side by side, helping others understand their health with biometric screenings. And since then, her social media posts about faith, love, and gratitude have been a steady light in my feed. I'm excited to talk to Tameka about honest connections with herself and with her community. She speaks from the heart, and her way of showing up is honest connection in real time. If you've been editing your truth before you speak or keeping it all inside, this interview, I don't even want to call it an episode, this conversation is going to feel like someone finally turned the lights on for you. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the human ingredient that makes change stick: honest connection. So, welcome, Tameka. Thank you for having this conversation. And as I said, I probably did throw you off when I reached out and asked for you to have this conversation. But before I ask you to introduce yourself, I want to welcome you to the Thriving Place. This really is a great community for honest connection with yourself and with others. So, would you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yes. Good evening. I thank you all for welcoming me with love. And I so apologize on my behalf for returning the messages. Life and busy. Again, my name is Tameka Wiggins. I thank you all for showing love to me and welcoming me into this private session. I am a wife. I have five older kids, age 30, 28, 27, and 21. Have five grandkids. Um, and I live in Virginia. I am the owner of Own Your Body, which I have my shirt on today because I'm delivering products as well today. So I'm owner of Own Your Body, all natural body products. It ranges from body butter, sugar scrubs, men's beard products, um, honey turmeric soaps, honey soaps, all types of soaps you can think about, body wash. So everything just hygiene. everything hygiene. Yep,
And I do
everything.
plan on getting diving into that a little bit deeper, but we're gonna save that for the end.
Yes,
So as I said, one of the things that really inspired me to reach out to you is my dive into honest connection and how I've really recently grown to realize how vital that is to health and making changes and making lifestyle changes. But over the past 8 years, however long we've been friends on Facebook, I've noticed that you, without having been introduced to the phrase honest connection, you put honest words out there on social media, and I'm sure in your life too when you're actually talking to someone. So can you comment on that?
as in, well, is are you speaking of my product, business,
No, in
or
your
as
life.
in life? Um, I just feel that holding anything back is not good. Um, it helps at the beginning when you say, "Let's take a deep breath." That's something that I've learned spiritually. That we have to take a deep breath. We have to take a deep breath. We have to step back. Um, and me in general, myself, I have to take a deep breath and I ask God, how do you want me to respond to this? If He said don't respond, I don't respond. If He says respond, I respond boldly. Um, so it's just all about speaking boldly. I mean, being yourself, because who how can you present something to someone when you're not yourself? So that's how I do it.
Do you notice that there's a lot of people that aren't themselves?
Yes, I have noticed that. I was not myself recently. Um and I'll be 50 in November and I just became myself. So I mean, I've always spoke up, but it was more like I was afraid of how people will um respond to me, or how they will take me, oh, she's nasty or she's mean. And that's not the case. And I see a lot of people in the world, they're scared to speak up because of certain things that will happen, especially in the workplace, or anywhere that you feel that you cannot speak up. It's okay to speak up. It's okay.
I,
Whatever's going to happen is going to happen.
I you mentioned that you turn 50 or you're going to turn 50 in the fall. So I actually captured that post that can I read it?
Yes.
So you posted on June 21st, and this is her writing. This is Tameka's writing. Just becoming the person that I was before. I left her behind because of certain things. But now I boldly say, if you, not for God and me, move out of my way, on November 1, I'll be 50. The peace that I am walking in, the peace, PEACE, that I am walking in, not allowing negative energy or distractions to disturb me, is just so beautiful. How long did it take for you to come to that?
um I think the past year, to be honest, the past year.
Okay.
Yep. And that's because not saying that I was at other churches, and not saying nothing's wrong with them. You learn it everywhere you go. But this church that I'm planted in, the foundation is rich, and it's about God, and it tells you how to be bold. And I think my connection with Him is more deeper now. And also I just feel that just not being bothered, because I've always been bothered, and it's just like that's always been me, my life, of how someone's going to take me, or how they're going to see me act, or how I walk, or how it's just my demeanor. And I guess it was just that this past year I've been like, you know what? If you don't like it, it's not that I don't care, but it's not going to bother me. because I don't want to say I don't care. I do care how people feel about me because maybe it's something that I have to change inside because it's not always about that person. Sometimes it's about you as well. So you have to, like I said, I have to step back and ask, what is it me? Am I the problem? And some people, it's hard for some people to ask, am I the problem? Are you the problem? You have to accept, are you the problem? If you're the problem, then change. If you're not the problem, some you just have to talk. And some people don't want to talk, you know, talk about the situation. Because that's how we're going to get through life is we talk.
So, so you've worked on this the past year, you said, and
Yeah.
year-ish. What was
Yeah.
the aha moment then? What was the
Uh,
was it gradual, or was there an automatically the light bulb came on, or it actually got brighter? What was that moment that you just went, "Wait a minute."
I think the moment was, um, it really dawned on me in December. I think December when I was with my client, and I work with teenagers, juvenile services, and we were outside one day. We were walking by the water, and I was talking to her, and I was encouraging her, and I was giving her, just words, and I was just like, "Yeah, you could do this. I believe in you." And she was like, she came back to me, "Now, do you believe in yourself, Miss Wiggins?" And I was like, "Wait a minute. I
Ooh.
believe here." And I was like, "Oh, that's a good question." And I was like, "You know what? I do some of it." She's like, "How can you tell me to believe in myself if you don't believe in yourself?" So we had that one-on-one moment, and I didn't get mad or anything. That was like an eye opener. Like, wait a minute, this 15-year-old is asking me, "Well, if you encourage us and you say you pray for us and you say you love us, even though you don't know us, are you doing that for yourself as well when someone tell you that? Are you responding to it? Are you digesting it? Are you saying, okay, this is what I'm gonna do? Or are you just leaving it alone and saying, oh yeah, yeah. And I was like, that's a good question. So that was an
Whoa.
eye opener. It's like, and I told them, I said, now I'm not only teaching you all, y'all are teaching me. Because we can learn something new every day. Don't matter the age. Age doesn't matter. So that it was that moment when I was walking with my client, a 15-year-old young girl, and she stopped midway in the conversation. And she's like, "Do you believe in yourself? But what you telling me? Do you believe that? Do you speak that to yourself?" And since that day, I've been speaking it. I've been speaking that to myself. Yep. And we
Okay.
write journals. We write journals every morning when we meet. 20 some kids. They come in and they sit down. They write journals, and I open my journal up and I write in my journal with them. So
Okay.
yes.
So it
Yep.
took a 15-year-old
Yes.
young lady to call
Yes.
you out.
Yep. Yep.
Good
Yes.
for her,
Mhm.
and good for you.
Ye
That's
yes.
awesome. So,
Thank you.
how how difficult was it for you to accept those words, or easy, maybe, for you to accept those words and really make that honest connection with yourself?
Um, like I said, when she said it, I was like, "Who you talking to?" You know? But then I was like I told you before, I took a deep breath and I was like, "Okay, hold on. Let's go sit down over here by this water." And I said, "Say it again." And she repeated herself again. And I was like, I took it in because who am I to encourage them if I can't encourage myself? And I do encourage myself at times, but sometimes we have those days like, mm-mm, I don't want to hear from nobody. I don't want to do nothing. I don't even want to encourage myself, you know. And how can I tell them to put words of encouragement and around their mirror in the bathroom so they can say it every day that you're beautiful and that this and this and this, and I have low self-esteem myself. And so that's something that I've learned with them. That's Like I have low self-esteem. So that's why I call people beautiful because it's not only helping them, it's helping me as well too. So yeah, it's yeah. It's deep.
Do those kids, and I don't know how long you've been where you are. We talked about it a little bit in our pre-conversation, but how long have you been with this group of kids?
December.
Oh, since December.
Yes.
Wow. She just laid it right on the line, right up
Yes.
front. Wow.
Yep.
Speaking of honest connection,
Yeah.
do these was that a turning point then for your relationship with this girl as a
Um
mentor? Was that a turning
I,
point that she saw you receiving her words as much as the other way around?
yes, it was. It was a turning point and it was also respect from her. Um we have got closer and then her mom had called me and she was like, "My daughter said this and this," and I was like, "She's real. It's yep." She said it to me, and she's like, "I'm sorry." I said, "No, no mean to be sorry." I said, "She's going to stand in front of the group tomorrow and let them know what she said to me." And we kind of break up the girls because we have young guys and the girls and guys, and we go to sessions. And she told the girls, and so she's talking to them, because I said, y'all could be a specialist as well. You in trouble, but that doesn't mean anything. You know, your past does not define your future. Your choices does. So what you've done in the past doesn't define you. It's the choices that you make now. So when she's talking to them, she's like, "Hey, Miss Wiggins is not mean," because they think I'm mean. Miss Wiggins is not mean, and they know that I worked in the jail and everything. And it's like, no, I'm that person that wants to learn as well too. So our connection is like this now. And she came in there fighting. She was always fighting, and they gave her to me, and they was like, "You know what? We give her to you because we know you worked in jail for 10 years. We can go and give her to you." And I was like, "Okay." And when I went to talk with her and sit down with her the first time, she was like, I said, "Let me know what can I do." I said, "Because you're always fighting." I said, "And if a fight starts, you know, do you want me to, hold your hand, take your arm, walk you away?" She said, "No. If you take my arm, I'm gonna punch you in your face." And I'm like, "Well, that's not gonna happen." But she was like, it's just she started laughing because how I responded to it. And so since that day, that's the day that we went to walk out on the water. We walked out the water that evening, and that's what she saw. It was the very first day. It took some time, but she has since she been in there, she has not touched one person. She has not spoke. She has not cursed at staff. I mean, all the stuff that they said she was doing before, she has not done. And she went in front of the judge. I wrote because I write her court reports and I have to go to court with her and everything. She went for the judge. They took her off of the ankle monitor. She's not in detention, so she's doing good. And
Nice.
that's the relationship that we have. And now that the other girls know, it's like I have that relationship now. It's something that you have to earn. Just because they come in and they know how I am with her, that doesn't mean anything. I have to earn the respect from them. And people don't understand that just because they're teens, it doesn't mean anything. Everybody earns respect.
How do you think you earned that respect?
Oh, they love me. They say I'm mean, but they know I love them, and I think that's the reason why. Because I want to see them do good, and I was like, "You can do better than me. You can do better than me." So, and they love that. They love that. They just want to. They want you to listen. That's it. And it's like if I knew this when I had my kids, I've listened to them, but it's the way we respond to people. Sometimes you just have to be quiet. Shut your mouth, sit there and listen. And if it's time for you to respond, then respond. If not, just be like, okay, well, I hope you feel better about this conversation. If you do you want me to say anything? Do you want me to respond? If they say no, then don't respond. It's okay.
They just wanna spew. They want that honest connection with themselves
Yeah,
by saying it out loud and not get judged by an adult.
exactly. Exactly.
Isn't it
Exactly.
amazing how we learn as we get older?
Yep. Yes. Yeah. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot there.
Another post that you put up on June 30th, so not too long ago. It says, "Stay on the wall and don't stop striking the ground." What does that mean?
Stay on the wall. So I'm an intercessor, and it's people that pray. So I know everybody knows what intercessor is, and I am in the process of we have like intercessor training because you have to be careful of who prays over you. Make sure your hands are clean. Make sure you stay on the wall because you can not hurt just yourself, but you can hurt other people as well too. So you have to make sure that your soul is right, your spirit is right before we do anything. And that's out in public. That's not just in church. That's out in public before walls because I want to bring people to salvation. So it was more like stay on the wall means don't stop praying. If God lays you on my heart at 1:30 in the morning, I'm getting up at 1:30 in the morning and I'm praying for Miss Kelly. If God gave somebody on the heart, and it could be somebody that I haven't even seen before. And it happened a couple of times. And I'm like, God, who is this person? And I don't know the person. Whatever he wants me to pray for, I pray for. Striking the ground.
Oh no, you disappeared. Oh no. Come back. Come back. Oh, there you are. Okay. All right,
Okay.
we're at striking the ground now.
Yep. Did you hear me?
No, no,
Uh-oh.
I lost you. You just were
Hello.
introducing what striking the ground meant, and then you disappeared. So try again.
Am I back?
Yeah. No. Oh no. How could you
Hear
be
me?
sitting still and lose internet connection?
It's the country. It's the country. Do you hear
Yeah, it's very intermittent. It was so good from the oh,
me?
I think you're good.
Sorry. Okay. So striking the ground means you strike the ground, and it's a symbol of it's a like you're striking the ground praying for others. Striking the ground, you're delivering others. So any deliverance, anything that needs to be delivered from someone, any spirits that need to be delivered from someone, we're striking the ground. So I will strike the ground wherever I'm at. And that's if the person's laying down on the ground, I will walk around them. And if I have a staff, I will strike the ground. And that's just bringing the person out of deliverance. And and I do that for myself sometimes, you know. So it's a staff, and then also it's like I flag. So I use my worship flags as well, outside my home, inside church, and yeah, and I used to praise dance too. So yeah, it's something that we say that everybody says. Stay on the wall. God says to stay on the wall. Do not come off the wall. Always, always, always pray. Continue to pray. Wherever you at, just pray.
So the
And it don't
wall
have
is
to
a
be long.
reference to prayer, a
Yes.
personal internal prayer, and then striking the ground is your outpour to others. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes. Stay on the wall. I'm praying for everybody. Stay on the wall. If God directs you, if He tells you to pray for something, pray, no matter what time it is. And you continue to strike the ground. And striking the ground is basically the trembling of the ground. It's like the threshing floor. You know, we're on that threshing floor. We were on that threshing floor, and people needs to be delivered. People needs to be brought to salvation. And so we never come off the wall. We never stop striking the ground for others. Even when we're going through, we have to continue to do it.
So if you had advice for someone in your connection with your spiritual connection and my coined phrase honest connection,
Mhm.
is it better, I guess it would be a chicken and egg situation. Is it better to have an honest connection with yourself, or do you think it would be projecting maybe forward if you reach out and have honest connection with others? Which do you think would be beneficial to help someone that stays isolated, for someone that, that's trying, that maybe wants to try to get that honest connection, What do you how do you think they should approach it? What advice would you give then? Maybe with your kids, your client kids.
Um, so we can speak about God in there. I do have respect because it's not a spiritual platform. But the city of Newport News, it does give us, if they ask, we can let them know. And I give respect to the kids. So if they ask me, because they know I read my Bible every day, they ask, I would tell them you have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to find yourself. In finding yourself, sometimes people think isolation is good to find yourself, but it's not. Isolation is not good because you need to be around people that love you. How can you change yourself and love yourself when you're not even around people that do love you? If that makes sense. Because if you're isolated, how do you know people love you? So it also does connection. Who are you connected to? Because that defines who you are as well too. So if you are, and not no judgment to no one, because I'm not, none of us are perfect. Um, but who are you connected to? Are you connected to people that make you think about your past? Are you connected to people that, um, like, say I stopped drinking. I used to drink. I used to smoke marijuana. Am I connected to those same people? No, I'm not. No judgment on them, but I will not connect myself and be around those people that I know that's going to make me think that it's okay to continue to start doing it again, and I'm not. So when I tell my kids that, like, they're in trouble, and fighting, do you want to you want to be connected to people that fight all the time? No. The family that fights, the family that stays in jail. Do you want to be connected to someone do you want to be connected, or do you want to be the breaker? So be the breaker of it. Be the generational curse breaker of that. You can break it. And that's what I tell them because they're at that age. And even like I said before, age doesn't matter because I'm breaking a lot of things that family your generations have done. Poverty, I broke that. Marriage, I broke that because my marriage is healthy. So it's like people will look at what their mother, father, grandfather generations has done, and it's in the bloodline, and they think that it's okay now, and which is not okay. So that's how I explain people. Isolation is not good. It's not. Like I say, if I call it, it's a spirit. And those spirits will dwell in us and make us think that it's okay to be isolated when it's not.
I thought it was beautiful when you said to be connected with people that love you so that you understand you have
Yes.
those role models and understand that you are lovable so that you'll
Yes.
then reflect that on yourself. That
Yes.
was that was beautiful. I
Thank
do
you.
those kids understand how lucky they are to have you?
I hope so.
Do you understand how lucky you are to have them? Because it
Yes.
sounds like you're learning a lot from them as well. Like right off
I,
the bat.
yes. 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 I love them. They they pluck my nerves sometimes, but I love them.
Oh, absolutely. Those growing brains and hormones all
Yeah.
trying to all get into a flow as they're
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
So,
It is.
how
It
did
is.
this honest connection with yourself
Mhm.
and I know your skincare products started before your interaction with this young lady that
Yes.
you met in December. But how does this honest connection, your faith, your love for yourself and your husband, and the
Mhm.
gratitude that you put out there a lot, how did that get you started with your skincare business? How did what
Um.
made it start?
So again, it's always spiritual with me. Um. And my skin was always dry. I put on lotion after lotion after lotion after lotion, and I was like, why is it not working? And so I basically was like, you need to detox your body. So inside, I started taking care of my body. And, if I know everyone, if you fast, and you do the fast and you detox and spiritual fast. And then some people just have detox fast that they do every day, you know, um, and mine was spiritual. And I had to cleanse some stuff out. So in that process of cleansing that out, I was like, well, I could cleanse the inside out, but what about the outside? You know, and my skin started getting pretty, but then I'm like, okay, I have these bags under my eyes, like now, because I'm tired. But I was like, how can I do this? How can I do this? And my first thing was making soap. I made soap and I was like, okay, I make the soap. Soap was good. And then I started putting lotion on from the store and I was like, why is my skin burning? And that was because it wasn't detoxing on the outside. So basically, God was like, you're cleansing on the inside and you're trying to get right with me, but you're still not detoxing your body on the outside. Not saying anything is wrong with store bought brand, but when me spiritually, I look at it as if I have it in my kitchen and it comes from the ground, it's going to help my skin. So I stopped everything. I literally detoxed my whole outside of my body. I didn't put no lotion on, no deodorant, nothing. I bought nothing out OTC, over the counter, nothing. And I started making my products. And when I started making my products, I started praying over my products. And I put oil on myself and I was like, God, just direct me of the formula that you want me to make. And since then, it's been going up. Yeah,
Did you by chance read the article that I sent you from Dr. Philip Avadia
I
about
didn't.
skincare? Oh, okay. It it
But I will.
it really is going to speak to you.
Okay.
He's a cardiologist from
Mm,
Florida, and he is a metabolic health cardiologist, and he writes a blog every so often. And this one was about skincare, and he spoke unfavorably about those over the counter skincare products, and I do too. I don't ever use them. I ever. I started making my own, and
mm,
this what a transformation, getting rid of all of those chemicals, those unpronounceable words that go into the natural, even the natural soaps. It's like, wait,
yes,
I can't even I don't even how to even begin to pronounce some of these words, these.
exactly.
Yeah, I am right there with you
Yes.
on the skincare products. Now, my moisturizers are tallow based rather than plant based, but
Yep.
I use coconut oil in my hair.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
So,
that's
and
in my.
essential oils, I even stay away from the fragrance oils,
Hmm.
the fake essential oils, if you will,
Yes. Yes.
and
Hmm.
just use real essential oils. But so, what was the first, so you just use soap, and what did you notice with just soap?
So I noticed that my skin, it felt real squeaky because it didn't feel like that when I was using. I never use soap. I don't like soap, so I've always used body wash. And I was like, well, guess I got to use this soap because I had made it for my face, and I was like, oh, the blemishes are coming off my face. So I was liking that. So I started using it for my body, and I started looking up, researching different um, essential oils that help for my body. And I was like, okay, I was drinking chlorophyll. I didn't know I could put my chlorophyll in my soap. So I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, I'm going to start doing this. So it was my detox soap, and it was chlorophyll, eucalyptus, and tea tree. I mixed it and put it in my soap, and I started washing it with my body. And when I tell you, if like a squeaky feel, like it's like, I mean, you can like literally hear it, like it's squeaky. And I was like, oh. I like how this feel. So I done that probably for about 2 months. I didn't put no lotion or anything on. I mean nothing. And I was like, okay, well let me just put some coconut oil on. So I bought coconut oil and I started putting coconut oil on. I was like, okay, I like how this feel. But it was like real oily. And I was like, do I want to be real oily? Because then it's on my clothes. So then it was like, oh, body butter. So I started making my body butter. And it went from there. It just, the soap is really good. The honey soap is good. My honey soap, I put natural honey from the beekeeper here in Virginia. I put the natural honey in there. And that helps also too because I have allergies. So it helps with my allergies when I'm outside.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Oh, you noticed that. Now I knew, honey as a topical is a
Mhm.
great antifungal, antibacterial
Yes.
product, and I use that when I make my lip balm. It's
Yes.
tallow and honey, and
Yep.
I notice how well it works. I've even put honey directly on a minor cut, and it just
Yep.
takes the sting right out. It's wonderful. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So,
All natural honey. Honey is used for a lot. Preservative, I mean everything. I have it in my body wash. I mean, I have honey in everything but my body butter. Everything else, my honey's in. It's honey's in. My
mhm.
serum, my serum, my facial pads, all that stuff. Honey's in it.
Now I know you took gradual steps, starting with your body wash. I anything that I wash, but I refer as soap. Anything I wash, so face soap, body wash, it's soap to me. So, um, but I know you started with just the soap, and then you
Yes.
graduated through to other products. But here's my
Yeah.
question: Did, especially with the soap, especially with that very first product, did it how long did it take for your skin to detox from the over the counter products into receiving your handmade product?
For about 2 weeks.
Okay.
About 2 weeks. Because I started once you start detoxing your body, you will you won't be musty, but you'll smell a natural smell. And that's because it's pulling all of the toxic chemicals away from your body. Which like the chlorophyll, when you drink chlorophyll, it cleanses you out. So when you put chlorophyll in your skin, it's doing the same thing. So it was pulling all of that away, and I was like, "Am I musty?" But it wasn't musty. It was like a natural smell. Um, and that took about 2 weeks. It depends on the chemistry of your body. It depends on the person. Because my husband detoxed, and it took him woo, about 2 3 months.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and that's because the chemistry. It just depends on the person. So he didn't like, and I'm gonna tell you, he didn't like the because once I started doing that, I started just using squeezed lemon. That's my deodorant. That's all I wear. When it's hot outside, I spray it on at night and I leave it, and I don't spray it on in the morning because you know lemon is acid, so it's a phototoxic. So you get burned if have put lemon on it and go and lay in the sun, it'll burn you. So I spray my lemon deodorant on at night. I wear t-shirts anyway, so it's not like I'm out here, hey, I got lemon on, look at me. But I do I do lemon, um, um, I do fresh squeezed lemon, and I put lemon leaves in it. And then if I want to smell an essential oil like powder fresh or whatever I want to smell, I just put like 1 or 2 drops of that, shake it up, and then I have sprayed deodorant. And I have roll on lemon deodorant as well too. But that's more like a low level lemon in it because I do lemongrass, and it also has beeswax in it. And that's beeswax from the person that makes bees, like the beekeeper. So
Okay.
yeah, the
Oh, you
roll
get
on
it
is
from the
not.
same place you get your honey? The
Nope,
same?
I get my beeswax from this lady over in Smithfield, Virginia. I get my fresh honey, my natural honey from a beekeeper on Fort Monroe.
Okay. Oh, wow. I
Yeah.
didn't know there was a beekeeper at Fort Monroe.
Oh yes, he'll, he'll take you there. Every Sunday, it's a farmers market out there, and he's out there with flowers. He has fresh herbs and everything. That's where I get my mint leaves from as well too to put in my deodorant.
So, so what your skin has improved and that I mean, you glow.
Thank
You glow. You've got a lot of jealous people out there, especially women.
you.
How long ago did this start?
Making my products.
Well, yeah, getting rid of the OTCs.
Oh, it's been 4 years.
4 years. Okay.
Yep, been
And in that
years.
4
I have
years, have you noticed any other changes in you than just your skin?
yes. The outside will make you feel more some is energetic as well too. I have more energy. Um I guess is I don't know. I don't know how to explain it because I didn't look into like what it makes me feel like. So it's more like I don't know. I guess I'm more makes me feel more natural for one. Um yeah, I guess it's more natural. I guess I can't explain it in words how I feel. It's like more natural, like you said, a glow because it's like I glow more because it's that you got to put how much Vaseline on your face to glow, to glow. You know, I guess I don't know if I got a glow now, but I put this on at 6:30 this morning. So, and that's my serum that I have. So,
What's the base for your serum?
the base is so I have honey, I have sweet almond oil, and this in ratios though. So, I
Okay.
have honey, sweet almond oil, vitamin E, vitamin C, jojoba oil, and sunflower seed oil,
Okay.
and that's it's a low SPF in there as well. And turmeric oil, and
Turmeric.
rosehip oil. Exactly, yes,
Oh,
and turmeric oil and rosehip oil.
okay.
Yep.
So, I want to share with you, because you probably can't see there's a couple messages.
Okay.
um, so Cynthia, who's on listening live, is she said, "Your past does not define your future. Your choices do." And she said she loves that so much. That's a
Thank
really that was worth saying again because that says a lot. Yeah, especially when you have your past hanging on to you. Yeah. And,
you.
she mentioned about your kids, they might not know how lucky they are, but they will realize it one of these days. And, she just said, "Keep up the good work," and she's grateful for people like you who are helping troubled kids, and she agrees with me how much you glow.
Thank you. I
So
appreciate
what is next on your journey in your cleansing journey? What's next?
it's a lot ahead for this
Uh-oh.
one. And I have another one tomorrow, so it's good. I am well, I'm going to start with my men's stuff. I'm gonna bring back I'm gonna bring in and I let people I have testers and they test for a whole month before I start putting it on my list to sell. And it's been next week will be a month. Matter of fact, I'll be having the men's aftershave. And so I have a lot of feedback and reviews on that, and which is good from all the 5 men that I handed them out to. And my products are in Cornerstone Wellness Spa. I have my body butters in there, and I have my face serum and my men's beard oil in the spa. They are a health spa. They give injections, IV injections, B12 and everything, and that's located in Hampton, Virginia. It's named Cornerstone. So my products are in there, and she's trying to put them on the shelves. Uh, that's one. My sugar scrubs and my massage oils. I made a massage oil for a massage lady. She's located in Newport News, our city center. So she does massages. And then the big one that I have to have a meeting with this evening is my men's beard oil, beard wash, beard balm, and aftershave will be traveling all the way to New Jersey in a
Ooh.
barbershop.
Oh,
Yeah.
yay.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah,
Yes.
and
Excited.
well, I think I'm all out of questions. I'm This was such a fun conversation to see
Thank you.
how well, just to be an example of how transformation happens. It doesn't
Yes.
happen overnight. It takes years, sometimes 2 weeks, depending on what you
Yeah.
look for. Sometimes it just takes that one aha moment that
Mhm.
really puts you on that I don't even want to say a treadmill because you've advanced beyond it and you have journeyed down the road really with that turn of events that you had meeting that young lady in December and um so it but it's good to hear other people's honest connections and how they made it through and walked the walk in a
Yeah.
lived experience, if you will. So I thank you so much for
You're
agreeing
welcome.
to this conversation and kind of rekindling our relationship again rather
Yes.
than me
Yes.
secretly listening to you.
I thank you so much. I really do. I thank you so much. And I thank the ones that are connected now live and after this live as well too. The ones that'll see it. Hopefully it encouraged someone of what I said. And hey, we all can make it. Go make your own natural body products as well.
So Cynthia asked you to share your socials. She said she tried looking you up. There's a lot of Tamikas out there, but
Yes, it's looking up my business page than my name than me. Yeah, because it's a lot of Tamika Wiggins.
the own your body. So it's OWNUR
Mhm.
BOD. Is it I or Y?
I'm about to put it in. It's own.
Okay, there. Oh, see, I did it. Yeah,
Oh,
you.
there you go.
I beat you to it.
Right. Yes, yes,
Now,
yep,
are you just? My social is just kind of zeroed in on Facebook. That's really where I spend most of my time. So, are you elsewhere?
yes. I'm on Instagram. My kids got me on TikTok. I just, yeah, I don't know how to do that TikTok thing. I put some stuff up there. That's it. Um, because once they moved to North Carolina, it was like, huh? So I'm on TikTok, as they say, and Instagram, and I have a website, but I'm changing over to Square. But I do have a website, but I do all of my sales and promotions and stuff on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Yep, but
Thanks.
they'll see if you go to Facebook, it'll see it. I have my website up there as well too. Yep.
Yeah, I poked into that. It was the first time I did, and I shared your well, it was more your getting men's ideas on spray or lotion,
The aftershave. Yes,
but I
yes.
sent that to my son, so I
Okay.
think he could really benefit from your products.
Thank you. Thank you. I
So
love that. Thank
well, Tamika, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Happy 4th of July.
you.
And
Oh,
I hope that you stay active in the Thriving Place. There's a lot to learn and a lot of information that you can also share um, and be interactive. So I hope you do enjoy it and stay with us.
I will. Thank you so much. And again, I apologize for sitting in my car. It's just that it's a loud house in there because of the 4th of July.
Completely understand. Oops, wait, we have another message. Wait a second. Oh, So, honest connection moment from Cynthia. She said, "Thank you." You're welcome,
You
Cynthia. All right. Tameka, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your weekend.
too. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good weekend.
Bye.